water, please? I need your help. It's not long enough to plug in. Like the clothes for another. I don't know what to do.
Can you see if you're live on Facebook or not?
I think I am. I'm not sure. What is that? Okay. Like it's just, it doesn't, it can reach if this is floating.
Gotcha.
But it's not, so.
Okay. Is it okay to put a box there?
Yeah.
Cool.
But we're going right now.
Yep.
Put a box where?
On the bed.
Okay. Let's see if that works. It's charging. I don't even know how to check that. It's charging. I'm live. Okay. So that's something.
Cool.
Thank you.
This is probably the last I'm going to say to you before we go live.
Yeah.
I'm going to switch from the coming soon right at 3 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
And it will be you with the YHS Music logo. YHS Music 2020 Virtual Awards Ceremony is what it will say below you. So I'm going to turn off the coming soon, turn on the YHS Music, and then switch to your camera.
Okay. How can I tell if they can hear me?
I can come back on the speakerphone and say they can't hear you, but we tested everything, so all I can say is it's worked up until this point. I can hear you, so that should do it.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna mute you, so just text me if there's anything else.
I was gonna mute. I see. Yeah.
Just on my laptop. Okay, gotcha. Dylan Doss, thank you, says we can hear you. So that's good. We're ready.
All right, good. That's funny. Although yeah.
My audio is on with just a banner. Thank you. All right. It's happening. We're going live soon.
Cool.
Thank you. Okay. All right, this will be interesting. We're starting. There's a lot of technology going on right now. So I'll do my best to manage everything, but basically I can't see or hear exactly what you can see or hear, but but I'm going to do my best. I'm also receiving comments and text messages at the same time, so it's kind of like you're here, only it's very quiet. So we'll just get right to it. Hopefully, more people will join as we go. So, wish me luck. Thank you all for tuning in to the YHS Music Department's first ever virtual awards ceremony. Of course, we wish we could be performing music and celebrating in person, but I'm so happy to be able to share our students' accomplishments together in this new way. I'm so proud of everything that we were able to accomplish this year, and I'm so proud of my students. So I'm really excited. I hope most of you are able to find this video somewhere. So today we will be announcing the winners of several music department awards. We will be acknowledging each student's years of participation in the program. We will be announcing next year's amazing student leadership team. And each senior is going to receive a personalized senior superlative. This is a tradition that my band director started when I was in high school, and it's something that I took with me here. And basically each senior receives a little nickname from me based on our relationship. And there'll be a little certificate. Some are serious, some are lighthearted, so we'll do that as well. At the end, actually throughout this, we will have some videos that students submitted. So every once in a while it will cut to a video if all things go well. And at the very end, we have two very special slideshows that were made by our student leaders. So after you finish watching me talk for hopefully not too long, but after I talk, then we'll finish the whole event with those slideshows, and I hope the idea is, as the pictures go, wherever you are, with whoever you are, just reminisce about this year and watch those pictures go by. So when we get there, that will be the very end of our event. So I am able to see the comments on Facebook, but of course I'm like triple tasking, so if I miss your comment, I'm sorry. Feel free to comment it again if it's something you want me to like shout out or say or anything like that. You can comment again and I'll try to catch it. And also, every time I give someone an award, please like hit the like button, send them some love, since we can't give them a round of applause. Okay, so a lot of excitement. Awesome. Yes. Hi, everyone. Awesome. Okay. So for all of my seniors, if you are receiving, actually, every single senior is going to get something because you'll all get the senior superlative certificate and whatever your like years of participation thing is. There's pins and patches, stuff like that. So all seniors will be receiving something from the music department. And so basically, I will gladly deliver them to you if that is okay with you and your parents, or I could also ship things to you. So we'll deal with that afterwards, which your preference is if you want a delivery or to have something mailed to you. So I will get those to you by the end of the school year. For anyone who is not a senior, but for whatever reason you're not coming back to the program next year, the same goes for you. I can hand deliver any of your participation things or awards, or I can mail them to you. So again, we will deal with those details later. For anybody who's returning next year, you're coming back, I'm going to see you in the fall. I will give you any like awards or certificates or anything like that when I see you in the fall. So if you're a returning student, I probably will not make a special delivery to you, and I'll just see you in the fall. Okay, that's the boring stuff. let's get to the good stuff. So I thought we would start by just sort of reminiscing on all the things we were able to do. I know that we missed out on a lot at the end of the year, and that is hard. But I want to make sure we don't forget all of the cool stuff that actually did happen this year. There's some things that I forgot we even did. So whoever you're with, I hope you can reminisce a little bit about the things we did. So we started off the year with choir camp. We had about a dozen choir students come in over the summer, and we did 2 days, I think 2 days, maybe 3 days, of just singing and learning music and warm-ups and getting to know each other. It was our first ever YHS choir camp, and it was tons of fun. Then right after that, we did band camp for a week in the hot sun. Marching band students learned music, learned marching technique, and got to know each other. It was so much fun. At the end of band camp, we got to go swimming together. It was awesome. Then right at the beginning of the school year, we had the music department picnic, first ever music department picnic. That was so much fun. We ate food, played games together. We kind of got to bond right at the beginning of the year. So that was awesome. And then October, we had our fall concert. That went really well. I'm so proud of all of my musicians. Probably one of the highlights was choir saying "Obla di, Obla da." That was a lot of fun. I kind of forgot we'd even done that. Marching band did a lot this year. We did the Heritage Day Parade on September 21st, which it was the 21st day of September, and we played September. Like, what an opportunity. That was amazing. And then we played at the Fall Festival, represent the music department in public. I'm always so proud of the marching band. Like, they just show how awesome the band students are to the public. In October, for homecoming, 2 music students were named homecoming royalty. The homecoming king is wind ensemble tenor sax player Derek Ivy, and the homecoming queen is our choir librarian Emily Meyer. So I was just like beyond proud that our top homecoming people that were selected by the campus were music department kiddos. Like, that is so awesome. I'm so proud of you guys. Then in November, right at the beginning of November, we took the whole choir to the fall festival at Fresno City College. They got to sing some beautiful music and get feedback from a college director. That was a lot of fun. And then we had, with marching band again, our rivalry game against Sierra. So we went to an away game, got to play with them, meet their new band director. That was a lot of fun. And then we went to Fresno State Band Day. This was my first one ever. Some of the other students had done it before, but the marching band got to play with hundreds and hundreds of other students, both college students and high school students. And it was just this massive group of kids playing music together, and they got to play at halftime at an actual Fresno State game. So fun to do that with everyone. That was awesome. And then I almost forgot this happened. Wind Ensemble played with the community band. I showed them the piece O Magnum Mysterium by Morton Lordson. It's a super slow piece, and you might think teenagers wouldn't be into slow pieces, but they really got invested in it and they wanted to play it. In order to perform that song, we needed more people. We just needed a bigger band, so we combined with the community band and Wind Ensemble and them together. I can't even, I'm at a loss for words because it was just a beautiful experience. The students put their hearts into the piece, and I was able to conduct just one of the most beautiful sounding ensembles I have ever gotten to conduct. So that was an amazing moment that I'm really glad I didn't forget that happened. That was all just in the fall semester. Choir, I didn't forget about you. Choir did a ton of stuff, especially around Christmas time. We did the Bass Lake Tree Auction, which was fun. It gets mentioned later in one of the videos, because there was a snow machine blowing soap bubbles on us. And it was supposed to be magical snow, but it was this loud machine while we're trying to sing. And it was just cute and funny. And it's just one of those memories that you'll remember as choir. So we sang carols for that auction. And then we did carols at the Oakhurst tree lighting, where it was raining, and like while I'm conducting, like my Joe has to come bring me an umbrella, and the kids are all under tents. So yeah, singing Christmas carols in the rain, like can't forget that. And then like right around that time, we had our winter concert. The winter concert was like even better than the fall concert. You could tell that the musicians all got better. We got to do Drums Loud Good with percussion ensemble, where we just like made a lot of noise. Concert band performed Red Baron, and if you remember that one, that's the one where one of our juniors, our trombone player Tavis, he got to stand up and have a solo where he imitated the sound of an airplane, and like I was so immensely proud of him for his musicianship and his confidence. That was a big highlight of that concert for a lot of us. And we also did the huge combined piece at the end, Let There Be Peace, with everyone playing and singing, and Ashlyn was conducting the choir. So proud of Ashlyn for stepping up and doing that. That was an awesome concert. So thank you guys. Thank you students for making that an awesome concert. Then in January, almost done here, I swear. Then in January, Dylan Doss and Jessica Wheeler were chosen. They auditioned and were chosen to be in the FMCMEA High School Honor Band. And if you're not sure what that is, basically high school students from throughout Fresno and Madera counties prepare audition music and go audition in front of judges. And if they're good enough, they get, and they have to sight read too, I think, yeah. And if they're good enough, they get selected to be in this like super group, this honor band full of kids from various high schools. And it was directed by a really fantastic college director. I actually learned a lot from him, and hopefully Dylan and Jessica did too. And they performed some of the hardest music they may ever play in their lives. I mean, this was tough music, and they learned it in like 3 days and performed an amazing concert. So proud of our seniors, Dylan Doss on French horn and Jessica Wheeler on bari sax. They did a fantastic job back in January. Okay, then we're getting towards the end of what we were able to accomplish this year. The YHS talent show, can't forget about that. We had tons of amazing music department kiddos participate in the talent show, and then we had some of our own win the YHS talent show. Marie Menzel, our foreign exchange student from Germany who is in choir, sang beautifully, and she got first place and tied with our band kids who went by Captain Peach and the Shrimp Shack Shooters, which is just like a random name. I don't know. It was a thing. And that was Brenton, Haley, Sarah, Jessica, Gavin, Blaze, and Lexi also played with them. So that group, because they won and Marie won also, they got to tour to 5 or 6 different high schools in the area and perform for the whole school, or like most of the school, at a big rally. So they had to perform their song over and over and over at the chance of winning like the regional talent show awards. And I had the pleasure of going with them and helping them with their equipment and stuff, and like I will never forget watching them play for all of those students and like hyping up the crowd. And I don't know, they're just amazing people and amazing musicians. So congrats to all of the talent show participants and winners, and you guys are awesome. Okay, and then the last thing we were able to do together this year was Night on the Town. And I'm so glad that we were able to do Night on the Town before everything shut down, right? Can you imagine if we hadn't done that and we didn't do our biggest fundraiser of the year and share all that music? So we're so lucky that the timing was just right that we got to do Night on the Town. That will always be special. Don't get emotional yet. That will always be a special thing. So the whole event was March 7th. Night on the Town was amazing all around, but just some of the highlights among many. Some of the highlights were the senior squad singing You Will Be Found. These seniors from choir, they chose the music, they rehearsed it on their own, and they made it sound beautiful. Very proud of them. And one of our choir freshmen, Cadence, she wrote her own song, auditioned in front of the choir, all by herself, which is a scary thing to do. Nailed it, killed it, like a fantastic. She sang so well, and it was an original song, so I had to put it in Night on the Town. And then she performed it in front of a huge crowd filled with strangers and peers, and she performed the heck out of that song. Her song was called Enough. She did a fantastic job. I'm so proud of her, and she's just a freshman, so I feel very lucky that I get to know her for another 3 years. Another highlight, percussion ensemble got to play Recycled. If you were at the event, that's the one where we played on buckets, and in order to round out the numbers, I played with them, and it was just so much fun. I'm really grateful for that. Okay, so I hope y'all just took a trip down memory lane with me, but I will stop blabbing about that. I'll get to the good stuff. I'm loving seeing the comments. Yeah, Night on the Town was awesome. Yeah, you guys are great. Okay, so let's get to some awards, what we've been waiting for. So I'll briefly explain what the awards are, and then I'll let you know who won. And like I said, smash the like button or send a comment their way. Whoever wins these awards, show them some love. All right. So we are going to start with the Rookie Choir Member of the Year. So this award was started by my predecessor, Francisco Marquez, and I'm so glad he started this award. It is given to a first-year choir member who exhibits exemplary musical talent and dedication in service to the choir. This is typically a freshman, but it could be any first-year member. You could be a senior and it's your first year in choir. So anyone who was their first year was eligible. And these awards were voted on by other students. And the winner of this year's Rookie Choir Member of the Year award is Cadence Shakarian Sales. So Cadence, congratulations. You are our Rookie Choir Member of the Year. You are awesome. I'll try to show you what your little plaque is going to look like. All of the awards that you get will have some kind of thing that goes with it. So the plaque will look something like that. Sorry if it's not perfectly in frame. But you are in history as Rookie Member of the Year. You'll also go on the plaque that goes up on the classroom. So you'll be on our classroom wall forever. So congratulations. All right, people are excited for you. Awesome. Okay. Our next award is also for choir. This is our Unsung Hero Award, also started by Mr. Marquez, and I love this award. This award, the Unsung Hero Award, is in recognition of an individual who has positively influenced the program from behind the scenes with a positive attitude, willingness to help when necessary, and a commitment to excellence. This is someone who's not on student leadership. Our student leaders, which we will talk a lot about, are fantastic, but we don't always consider them unsung heroes because we recognize them at most events. So the unsung hero is someone who is not on leadership, but they do leadership-y things anyway because they're that kind of kid. So again, the music department voted on this award, and before I tell you the winner, I have to give you some honorable mentions. So I'm going to list the names of people who were nominated by their peers to receive this award. So some people who deserve this award absolutely, but not everyone can win, were Marie Menzel, Cadence, Mariah Barnes, Josie Jones, Shaylee White, Madison Jimenez, and Melanie Prentice. All of you got votes from your peers because you were noticed for what you do for us. So thank you. The official winner, when we tallied up all the votes, the winner of this year's Unsung Hero Award for Choir is Ali Grifalconi Mendel. Thank you for everything you do, Ali. Congratulations on receiving this award. You are awesome. Okay. Those are the only awards that are typically given out to non-seniors. We will now move on to celebrating our seniors. So this next award, again, was voted on by your peers, and this is the Outstanding Senior Choir Member. So This award is given for exceptional performance and dedication, and it's given to one of our seniors. So this year's outstanding senior choir member is Ashlyn Greenwood. Congratulations, Ashlyn. You're amazing, and the department has recognized that you're amazing. You'll be going up on the wall, and you'll get a plaque from us. So congratulations, Ashlyn, on outstanding senior choir member. Okay, there's one more award for choir, and it's a big deal. So this next award, the students actually don't get to vote on this one. Or maybe I could have them vote, but traditionally, this award is given by the director. It is called the National School Choral Award. Like I said, they're selected by me. This is an award that's given out traditionally at schools across the nation. The other ones we have are ones that we made up, that we want to give to our students, and they're amazing. This one is like the national award that all schools give out. Very prestigious, like they limit how many things you can buy. Like you can't secretly give it to 2 kids, you can get in trouble. So I am selecting one senior choir member that deserves the National School Choral Award. The description for this award is that it is the highest honor for high school choral performers. It recognizes the dedication and musical achievement of the top choral student in the program. And we have so many amazing seniors this year, it was really difficult to decide. But this year's National School Choral Award recipient is Emily Meyer. And I wish I could see her face right now because she always fills me with joy and everyone around her. Emily Meyer, congratulations. I'm getting all teared up and I'm here by myself. I'm not by myself though, you're here with me. Emily, I'm so proud of you. I'm just gonna take a breath. You get your very own little thingy, little trophy, and a certificate, and a little pin. So Emily, congrats. Oh. Okay, we got this. Can't get emotional already. Okay, thank you guys for showing your love. Emily, you're the best. Okay, so we're gonna take a short break. Hopefully I'll stop crying. Before we move on to the band awards, I would like to give a few thanks. There's a lot of people to thank. I'll try to get through it quickly. But first and foremost, I need to thank my YHS students and their parents. This would be nothing. We would have nothing if we didn't have the amazing students and the parents who support them, parents and family members who drive you to school every day or take you to after school rehearsals or take you to the concert or just support your decisions to be a musician. Thank you, students, for being amazing musicians, and thank you, parents and family members, for your support. I also want to thank the YHS Music Boosters. Hopefully you already know we have a booster organization working behind the scenes for every event. Everything we do, I can't do it alone. I'll admit it. I can't possibly do it alone. And the students help out a lot. My student leaders help out a lot. But these music boosters are parents and grandparents and aunts, adults who come and help us out for every event, every marching band dinner, every concert, every trip. They're here working behind the scenes to make sure that all of that runs smoothly. Thank you so much to our music boosters. We have a great set of music boosters this year, but I especially need to give a shout out to our president, Doug Hampton. He's Daniel Hampton's dad, and he stepped into the role of president without any warning. It was right when I first started working at YHS. They needed a president, and they asked him, and he was like, okay, I'll do it. And from that moment, for these 2 years, Doug has just been the best booster president I could imagine. He's not only at every event, but he basically plans them with us. he's the one renting the U-Haul to move our equipment and making sure none of the details are left out, running our meetings, emailing people for me. I mean, thank you, Doug. Obviously, your student is a senior, so we will be losing you after this year, but I know you'll be around and you'll always be a support to the music department. So thank you, Doug. And thank you to all of this year's music boosters. You guys are awesome. I want to thank our YHS student leaders. So for anyone who doesn't know, we have an amazing group of young students who they signed up to be a leader in the program. They might be the president or a section leader or a librarian, secretary. They sign up to help me out. And our events also would not run without them. Behind, like backstage, our student leaders are making sure everyone's in the right spot, everyone has their music, their uniform, whatever they need. These are the kids that help me do my job and make things run smoothly. So thank you to our student leaders. We'll talk more about you later. In fact, it's our student leaders that made this event happen. To be honest, I wasn't sure what to do. I was planning this in-person event, and we couldn't do that anymore. And it was going to be canceled. We were just not going to do it, and it was going to I don't know. But we had a meeting with the student leaders, and they said, hey, Miss Rice, I understand if it's like too much of a project, but what if we did this? And we came up with this event. So thank you to our student leaders for making this possible. It was a great idea. I'm so glad you said that. Okay, just a couple more thanks. Thank you to the Yosemite Unified School District teachers, staff, administration, custodial, transportation, everyone on campus who supports the music department and helps us with what we do. Thank you so much. And there are a few people in the community that help me teach music. I don't teach all by myself, thankfully. I have a great team working with me. So thank you to Clyde Lansing, clarinet player who mainly works with our middle schoolers, but would happily help our high schoolers as well, helps out at our events. So thank you, Clyde Lansing. Thank you, Sandy Schaefer, an amazing flute player who helps out at our events, teaches the middle school flute players with us. Sandy, you've helped us for so many years. Thank you so much. James Murky. James Murky this year started working as the River Gold Course Gold music teacher, and he's also teaching the Bass Lake Middle School band with me. So I got to work closely with him this year. Thank you, James. I'm really excited to see what we do next as a music teacher team. Let's get these kids excited about music. A huge thank you to our choral accompanist, our piano player, Karen Shelton. She's been with us for years, and since day one when I stepped into the choir room, despite looking like a 17-year-old, Karen worked hand in hand with me. She somehow finds a way to be 100% supportive without ever seeming like she's telling me, how to do it or telling me what to do. We work together as a team, and I feel so much respect from her, and I have learned so much from her. So thank you so much, Karen Shelton. I love you, and I know our kids love you. Another couple thanks, Jamie Letwinch. She helped out at our band camp, so you might not have all met her, but Jamie came and helped teach marching to some of our students, and at the end, some of the pictures in our slideshow are courtesy of Jamie, so thank you. And one more teacher, Chris Harris, practically a star in the music department. Chris Harris is new to us this year, but he is a good friend of mine from college, and he moved out here to Course Gold with his wife just last year, and I'm like, amazing, my friend is here, please help, let's teach together. I want to use his talents. And he has so many talents. He comes in and works with the percussion ensemble. He works with the drum line. And he helped all of our percussionists so much this year. He's got more expertise in that area, and I'm so grateful for his knowledge. So thank you, Chris, for working with percussion. Oh, did I mention he's also a singer and piano player? So he would come into choir and help out in choir. He would sing with the tenors, play piano on a day maybe Mrs. Shelton wasn't there. He was at choir camp. On day one, he was at choir camp with us. And he's helped our singers. He's helped me. Thank you, Chris. You are awesome. Okay, one last thank you, which is my dad. So my dad, Mitch Rice, he lives in Santa Rosa, where I'm from, and but he's like my biggest supporter in the world, and he's actually running this event right now. So he's like at home producing the event from like whatever devices, his iPad and computer and stuff, and he doesn't have to do that. He's not even here, but he saw a way that he could help, and he did. So thank you so much, Mitch Rice, my dad, for running this event for us. Thank you. Okay. If I forgot to thank you, I'm sorry, and thank you, and you are loved and appreciated. All right, we're going to get to the band awards. I'm going to check the comments in case there was anything that happened. Everyone loves Chris and Karen, Mrs. Shelton, James. So much love coming in the comments. That's awesome. Yes. Okay, so band awards. There are a couple more band awards than choir, I think just because tradition. But the same award we gave in choir, the Rookie Band Member of the Year. So Rookie Member of the Year is awarded to the first-year band member who exhibits exemplary musical talent and dedication in service to the band. So this is typically a freshman, but a first-year band member who their peers have noticed that they go above and beyond and that they're going places. So the students voted, and the votes are in. This year's Rookie Band Member of the Year is Elva Garul. I'm sorry if I said your name wrong, but Elva, you are awesome, and you are this year's Rookie Member of the Year. For any of you who don't know Elva, she's a trumpet player in the wind ensemble, marching band, and jazz band. She recently started playing trumpet and has picked up so much in just the short time she's been playing. She's already our first chair trumpet player in the wind ensemble, and I cannot wait to see where she is headed. Congratulations, Elva, on Rookie Band Member of the Year. Getting a lot of love on Facebook. Awesome. If any of you are commenting and stuff on YouTube, it is showing up there, but I don't have it up on my screen. So if you want to actually get a hold of me or like say something, it would be better on Facebook, just as a heads up. Okay. Our next band award, our Unsung Hero in Band, in recognition of an individual who has positively influenced the program from behind the scenes with a positive attitude, willingness to help when necessary, and a commitment to excellence. Again, this is someone who is not on the student leadership team, but again, they help out all the time just because that's the kind of kid they are. So, your peers have voted, and so many people got a vote for Unsung Hero in Band. It was difficult to choose just one. In fact, I had to choose 2 winners of Unsung Hero this year. But first, I'll give you the honorable mentions. So all of these people got votes from their peers for Unsung Hero Award. Derek Ivey, Brenton Mitchell, Amberly Pick, Akira Hoagland, Blaze Hoagland, Jasmine Starner, Cyrus Leva, Sarah Klingon, Susanna Gonzalez, Thomas Golden, Aiden Simonich, I don't know which it is, Haley Wells, Melanie Prentice, Mariah Barnes, Sam Franco, and McKenna Killian. All of you guys were noticed by your peers as a possible unsung hero for band. So I just wanted you all to know that someone noticed you. We noticed you, so thank you. But our official winners this year, you're going up on the plaque and you get a plaque to take home. Our 2 winners for this year's Unsung Hero in Band are Gavin Ryan and Carrie LaPlante. Congratulations. You were selected because you help out with everything. You help out in all of my classes, not just the ones you're in. You help out after school or during your personal downtime. You come in and you help. You help teach. You help me organize the room. You make copies. You're always available for me when I need something. And I am so proud of you. And you were noticed by your peers and you were noticed by me as an unsung hero in the program. So congratulations, Gavin Ryan and Carrie LaPlante. You guys are awesome. Okay. Those are the awards that go to non-seniors. And now we get to the Senior Band Awards. And I will try, but no promises, I will try not to cry because I don't want to waste your time, but I love these kids so much. So let's get to our Senior Awards. There were 3 senior awards that the music department voted on. One of them is the Band Directors Award. So the Band Directors Award is awarded for outstanding service to the music department. This is someone who I basically can't do my job without them. They are by my side at every event, after school. They're probably on student leadership because they're just that kind of person. They are so invested in the music program and help make it run. So this year's Band Directors Award is given to Joseph Piccolotti. Congratulations, Joe. I truly could not have gotten through this year without you in a lot of ways. You are a huge support. You're always there and you're always appreciated. Thank you, Joe. Okay, I didn't cry. Almost, but I didn't cry. Here we go. Our next award is Outstanding Senior Band Member. So this award, again, was voted on by your peers. The Outstanding Senior Band Member is awarded for exceptional performance and dedication. You are a great musician and you're dedicated to the program. So I'll tell you who it is and then I'll tell you why they deserve it. So this year's Outstanding Senior Band Member is Ivy Mazzola. So congratulations, Ivy. You have earned this award. You have been in the music department for all of high school, and you played music before that as well. You have learned multiple instruments. You have, for me, you've done percussion, bass drum, obviously oboe, saxophone in the jazz band. So you are a well-rounded, fantastic musician, and part of why I chose you and the department chose you for this award for performance and dedication is that no matter what was going on in your life, you were always there. Like, you never missed a thing unless you absolutely had to, which is what most of us do. And you know, you had like your leg injury, and someone who wants to march with a bass drum but can't physically march with a bass drum because of their injury, that's a tough spot to be in, and some people would quit. But my YHS kiddos are not quitters, and Ivy is not a quitter. She pushes through so many obstacles and like with a smile on her face. So I'm so proud of Ivy. You deserve the Outstanding Senior Band Member Award. Congratulations. All right, next award is for Outstanding Musician, also given to a senior, also voted on by the department. So, Outstanding Musician is given for outstanding achievement in musical performance. So this will be one of our best musicians in the program. They've grown over the past 4 years so much, and they just are a fantastic musician. It's not like, oh, they're good for a 17-year-old. No, they are a great musician. This year's Outstanding Musician is Jessica Wheeler. Congratulations, Jessica. You are awesome. I'll talk about you more later, but you're a very good saxophone player and an intuitive musician. You not only you don't just play the notes and rhythms, you play the dynamics, articulation. You really think about what it's supposed to sound like, and you make that come out of your instrument. I'm so proud of you and honored to be your band director. So Jessica, congratulations for Outstanding Musician Award. Okay, we have 2 more awards for band. Yeah, 2 more awards for band. And these are similar to the National School Choral Award. So the National School Choral Award, like I said, it's given out by all the schools. So there's 2 band awards that are typically given out by all the high schools in the whole country. and that is the Louis Armstrong Jazz Award and the John Philip Sousa Award. So I'm going to start with the Louis Armstrong Jazz Award. This award can only go to a senior, and again is selected by the director. So you were hand selected by me. The Louis Armstrong Jazz Award was inaugurated in 1974 with the consent of his widow shortly after this great jazz artist died in 1971. It honors the outstanding jazz musician at the high school. So the person selected for this award this year is an all-around good musician, an all-around fantastic part of the program, a great leader. But you did really shine in jazz band as our section leader, and you ran sectionals. You're a good musician. Congratulations to Daniel Hampton for being this year's Louis Armstrong Jazz Award recipient. Daniel, I am so proud of you as a person and as a musician. You're a great trombone player and a great guy. So congratulations, Daniel, for being our Louis Armstrong recipient. Okay, we are on to our very last band award, the John Philip Sousa Award. The Sousa Award is the pinnacle of achievement in a high school band. Introduced in 1955 to honor the top student in the high school band, the John Philip Sousa Award recognizes superior musicianship and outstanding dedication. This person is a fantastic musician, just really an intuitive musician. It seems to come naturally, but he also works very hard. And outstanding dedication to the program. This person is on student leadership and helps out anywhere that he can. So this year's John Philip Sousa Award is given to Dylan Doss. Congratulations, Dylan. I have so much respect for you. You deserve this award. You're a better musician than you think you are. Remember when you auditioned for FMCMEA, you weren't sure if you would get in, and you got in because you're a good horn player, you're a good musician, and it shows. So congratulations, Dylan Doss, this year's John Philip Sousa Award winner. All right, I hope y'all are sending likes and congratulations to each other. Y'all are awesome. Okay, I promise it's not just going to be me talking the whole time. We're getting to the videos pretty soon. So, our next thing to celebrate, other than our amazing award winners, the next thing to celebrate is our new student leadership team. So this year, in choir, we had 4 amazing student leaders. Our president was Ashlyn Greenwood. Our librarians, who help out in the music library, helping me organize, they might make copies for me. They help students who need their music. So our librarians this year were Emily Meyer and Joseph Piccolotti. Thank you for your service. And this year's secretary / public relations is Mo Mahulazzi. So thank you, Mo, for your service this year. Their positions are going to be taken over by some students next year. The students who are on next year's leadership made a resume, submitted an application to me on Google Classroom, because it was all online this year. They answered some questions about themselves and about the music department, and then they came onto a Google Hangout and did an interview for us. So they really went through a whole process to become a student leader. And this is not taken lightly. This is a big responsibility that you guys are taking on. And I'm so honored that any of you would want to be student leaders, and I know how dedicated you're going to be next year, and I'm really excited to work with you. So, next year's president of choir is Mo. Mo, you are going to be our president. I cannot wait to see what we can accomplish together. I'm so proud of you. You're going to be a great president, Mo. Our librarian next year in choir will be Allie Griffalconi-Mandel. Allie, you are going to be great at the job. I am so excited to have you on our leadership team. Congratulations, Allie, on being our choir librarian. One more position. Our secretary / public relations person for choir will be Madison Jimenez. Thank you for applying, Madison. I'm so proud of you, and I'm honored that you want to be on our leadership team. You're going to be great. Congratulations, Madison, on being next year's choir secretary. Okay. I'm so excited for choir next year. Whatever that may look like, we're going to make the best out of it, and I'm going to have some great leaders by my side. Thank you. All right, you guys are awesome. Okay, band leadership. This is a big deal. Like, I remember being in high school, and I wanted to be president of band, and I wanted to be, noticed as someone who was a leader in the program. So I know how much all of you guys who applied for these positions, I know how much you care, and I appreciate it so much. So I'm just going to start with the easy ones, because some of these decisions were very difficult, because all of my leaders are amazing. I guess I'll start with the easy part, which is this year's leaders. Let's honor this year's leaders. So our departing senior drum major, who led the marching band with us fantastically this year. This year's senior drum major was Daniel Hampton. Thank you for a great year, Daniel. This year's junior drum major was Scott Anderson. He stepped up in so many ways, also helped us run the football games, helped us run rehearsal. Scott, you are going to be a great senior drum major. I'm really proud of you. Our president and woodwind captain this year was Jessica Wheeler. Thank you for your service, Jessica. Our librarian and equipment manager this year was Justin Healy. Thank you so much for everything that you do, Justin. You are much appreciated. We had another equipment manager working with Justin, and he was also on choir leadership. So he had a band and choir leadership position. That was Joseph Piccolotti. Thank you for everything that you do, Joe. This year's brass captain was Lexi Jenkins. She stepped into that leadership role with poise and maturity. She helps her brass players, whether they're in low brass or not, and she's just the kind of person who will help anyone. So thank you for your service this year, Lexi. And last but not least, our percussion captain this year was Dylan Doss. Thank you for stepping into that role, Dylan, and you proved to me that you can be a leader and that you can be a good influence on our percussion program, and especially on our marching band percussion. Thank you for everything you did this year. Okay, next year, what we all want to know. Next year, of course, our senior drum major will be Scott Anderson. He is going to be an amazing leader to our marching band and to our program. I can't wait to work with you next year, Scott. All right, this is a big deal, and my dad is helping produce this. This will be the first time in the stream that we're going to cut to another video. So, wish us luck and be nice if there's technical difficulties. But the junior drum major position is a big deal. This person will work with Scott next year as the junior drum major in marching band. And then when Scott graduates, they will automatically take his position as senior drum major. So whoever applies for this is taking a 2-year gig. So it's amazing that anyone is willing to do this for us, and I'm so proud of all of my students. The announcement of who will be our junior drum major is going to be done via video by Daniel Hampton. So hopefully the video will start soon.
Hello everybody, my name is Daniel Hampton. I wanted to talk to y'all today because, as you guys know, I am the senior drum major for the year of 2019 and 2020. It was a rather strange year for everybody. As you can tell, we're holding an online award ceremony. It's not as grand as it usually has been in the past, but gotta make do for what's going on in the current situation. There's one role I wanted to talk to y'all today about, and that role would be the junior drum major position. It takes a lot to stand up there in an interview panel and say, I want to conduct a band. You know? There's nothing Nothing more scarier, in my opinion. And now he's going to be taking up the position underneath Scotty Anderson, who, mind you, buddy, Scotty, if you're watching this, have fun with him. You know, do your guys' best for whatever conditions you might be under next year for the year of 2020 and 2021. Y'all need to both stand up and be awesome leaders, because I know you will. I'll be there to hopefully help you guys out before I leave for the Air Force, but without further ado, I think the introduction's well overdue, but it's my honor to introduce you guys to next year's junior drum major, Gavin Ryan. Good luck, buddy, and both of you guys have an awesome year. Thanks.
Am I still muted now? I'm not muted. You can hear me, I hope. Okay. Someone told me that you couldn't hear me when the video was over, so just to recap, thank you, Daniel, and congratulations to Gavin Ryan for being next year's junior drum major. You're going to be great, and you're going to work well with Scotty. Yeah, congratulations. And thank you, Daniel, for making that video and for giving some advice to next year's leaders. All right. We had three amazing people apply to be next year's president of band. And that matters because I had 3 awesome people want to be president of band. I'm so honored that they want to take on that position, and it was so scary to have to choose just one president for next year. So I'm going to get that one out of the way, and then I'll tell you the rest of the leadership afterwards. So next year's president, I'll just tell you. Next year's president of band is Justin Healy. Justin, you have given so much service to the department already. You play in multiple ensembles, but you also help me out every moment you can. For those of you who don't know, I've been doing 1 o'clock office hours throughout this whole distance learning thing. Anyone can drop by and ask questions. Justin has been there every day, without fail. He is there to ask questions, to talk about the weather, to talk about our days, and to offer his help in any way he can. Justin helped with this event, and he's helped with every event since I've known him. So, Justin Healy, you are a very deserving next year's president of band. Congratulations. Okay. Hopefully the sound has been back on. Okay. Congratulations, Justin. You're awesome. Okay. Next year, we will have a new librarian. This person will serve as librarian and secretary. Our new band librarian and secretary is Sarah Klingon. Thank you for applying, Sarah. I'm so proud of you, and I'm really glad that you wanted to be on leadership. You're going to be very helpful next year. Thank you, Sarah Klingon, for being next year's librarian and secretary. Okay, we will also have another librarian helping you out. So we will have 2 librarians. This second librarian will also be our woodwind section leader. So next year's librarian and woodwind captain is Haley Wells. Thank you, Haley, for wanting to be on leadership. And you've helped out so much behind the scenes, and I can't wait to highlight you as a fantastic student leader. You will be librarian and woodwind section leader. Thank you, Haley Wells. We will also have a wonderful brass captain. Next year's brass section leader will be Lexi Jenkins. Thank you so much for your service, Lexi, and I look forward to working with you next year. The brass section is lucky to have you. Congratulations, Lexi, on being next year's brass captain. I have one more leadership position to give out. We need an equipment manager, right? So we're going to have somebody be the equipment manager and percussion captain next year, and that is Blaze Hoagland. Blaze, I'm so glad that you stepped up and decided to be on leadership next year. You're going to be a great percussion captain, and you're also going to be a great equipment manager. You know everything you need to know to do this job, and I'm so glad you applied. Congratulations, Blaze. Congratulations to all of next year's leaders. Thank you to this year's leaders and to everyone who took up some responsibility for the program. Thank you so much and congratulations. Okay, we're gonna try another video. Thank you to you guys who are letting me know if you can hear me or not. That's super helpful. So our next video is submitted by Jessica Wheeler, who is our current president of band, and she just has a little message to share with everyone at the end of the year here.
Hey guys, I just wanted to come on here and say a huge thank you to all of you. You guys have put in so much hard work and it has really paid off. We have made such a huge improvement to this program in the last 2 years Rice has been here. And I also want to give a huge thank you to Miss Rice. She came in last year straight from college and she put hours upon hours into this program and it has made a huge impact. From dancing around on the podium, laughing hysterically for no reason, to getting work done, drill, music, getting ready for SSU, Night on the Town. We love you, Miss Rice, and you have done so many great things for this program. Thank you so much. I also want to give a quick congratulations to the award winners tonight and the leadership for next year. You guys are going to do amazing things next year for the band, and I can't wait to see it. Thank you, and I love you guys so much. Thank you for making these last 4 years amazing.
Okay, I think sound is back on and I think you can see me now. Thank you, Jessica, for your message. Thank you for everything. You're awesome. Thank you, Jessica. We also had a video made by our choir leadership. So this year's leaders, Mo, Emily, and Ashlyn, put together a video for us. So we'll play Mo, Emily, and Ashlyn's video for you guys now.
Hi guys! So, I just want to say to the choir that although we're in these times of uncertainty and just feeling all over the place, that, we should look forward to what's going to come. This situation isn't permanent, it's temporary. So I think that's a really good motivator to know that we're gonna get through this. We're gonna see each other again, and we're gonna get to sing with each other. Just keeping our heads up because we know what's important. We know that we're there for each other. We know that we're still gonna sing. We're still gonna have choir together. So I think it's important to change our mindsets. Yes, we might be in quarantine, but we're gonna get out of it and we're gonna sing. And I just hope that everyone is in a good position at home and having a good time with their family. And I just hope to see you guys next year again. It's been so wonderful getting to know all of you. And please do choir again, because it's great. And I want to sing with all of you again. Yeah.
Hi, music department. My name is Emily Meyer. I am choir librarian this year along with Joseph Piccolotti. I was told to tell some of our favorite choir memories from this year. And oh boy, I talked with Joe about which ones am I supposed to talk about for a while, because I have so many memories from this year that are just so special to me. Just Night on the Town alone has infinite memories I could talk about for hours. But if I had to pick a couple of favorites, I would definitely say, for those of you that went Christmas caroling with us at Bass Lake, you might remember that we stood out in front of the pines and we sang, and there was a fake snow machine behind us, and it was blowing snow, and that thing was so loud. It sounded like it was like eating gravel or something, and we're all trying to sing over it without microphones, and there was only like 12 of us. We also had Chris come in and help us with singing strategies a couple of times, and we would play games where we like threw the voice, and you would have to do the voice of the same person that he pointed at, and just so many special things like that have made this choir such a special place to be and such a family. Just Miss Rice's sirens when we like warm up during choir alone are something that's so special to me and I think back on so fondly. And I am so excited to see who leadership is next year, because I am just so proud to say I've been working with all of you this year, and thank you for making the music department, such a fun place to be.
Hi, I'm Ashlyn Greenwood. I'm a senior and choir president, and I just want to say a few thank yous on behalf of our choir this year to a couple people that have helped our choir and music program greatly. First being Miss Shelton, our accompanist, who, even though she's retired, comes in a couple times a week to help our choir. We greatly appreciate it, and she is just so amazing at giving us tough love, because we know we need it sometimes. Next is Chris, another accompanist who comes in when Miss Shelton can't. He is so amazing at giving us honest feedback that makes us sound a million times better, and we just really greatly appreciate you. Last but not least is Miss Rice. I want to personally thank you for giving me a leadership position this year. It was so much fun to work with you and to give back to our choir. We wanted to thank you for all the behind the scenes work that you do to help every event and concert go so smoothly. And for giving the band and choir leadership a voice in the Night on the Town decorations and what pieces we want to sing and just everything that you do. We appreciate you so much. Thank you.
All right. I've been told that I'm back live. Thank you so much, Mo. Mo, you're so mature, and I am so proud of you. Thank you for your awesome advice and for your dedication to our program. I'm so happy to be working with you. Emily and Joe, I know you work together on what to say. Emily and Joe, thank you so much for sharing. We've had some great times. And Ashlyn, thank you so much for contributing to our video and just being a great part of our department. Thank you guys so much. I want to give a little shout out from the comments in case you didn't see Blaze if you're watching. Blaze, we got a comment from Debbie Tawny. Go Blaze, the music department is lucky to have you. And you needed to know that other people think what I think, which is we're lucky to have you, so thanks Blaze. Okay, we are nearing the end, so thank you for all of you guys who've stuck with me this whole time. I know it's kind of weird to just have me talking a bunch, but we're doing what we can. I really appreciate all of your love and support. So, one small thing. We had a secret assignment on Google Classroom for everyone who was not a senior. I sent out a little thingy that was saying hey, if you have any notes, anything you want to say to a senior, but you can't say it to them because we're not at school, write it out on this Google form and I'll send it to them. So basically we have several notes and compliments and well wishes from your younger peers. So seniors, each of you will be receiving an email with all of the notes that were given to you. So I can't promise when it'll happen, but probably Sunday or Monday, seniors, you'll all get a personalized email with everybody's notes. Okay, so this next part, which is basically the last thing that I'm going to actually do, is the senior superlatives. So I just have to say, sorry in advance, because there's no way I can get through these without crying. I'm like crying just thinking about it, so I'm sorry, but like I love you guys. So each senior is going to get like a little nickname from me. I'm actually, sorry, I'm real quick going to pull up a document to help me organize my thoughts. So hum a little song to yourself while I find my senior superlative thingy. Actually, you know what? I'm going to wing it because I know what I want to say about you guys. Okay, sorry. Okay, I'm going to start with choir. I'm going to go in alphabetical order. So, Ashlyn. Your senior superlative is Ashlyn the grown-up Greenwood. Since I met you, you've been a mature young lady, and you've grown so much in the time that I knew you. I'm so proud of you, Ashlyn. You're gonna go far in life. You're professional. You are positive. You are talented. You set such a great example for your younger choir students and for your peers. Thank you, Ashlyn. Next, Josephine. Josie, I just met you this year, and you have been such a light in the choir program. So Josie, you are Josephine Rejoicing Jones. You find the joy in everything. Your positivity in class makes me smile, and it makes your peers smile. They notice you, and I've noticed you. I'm so glad to know you, Josie. Abigail, you are Abigail the Secret Star Lodge. You're a great singer, and I think you don't know it enough. So I said you're our secret star because there's a beautiful voice in there that I hope you share with a lot of people. I'm happy to know you, Abby. Marie, if Marie is watching this, she's watching it back home in Germany. Marie Menzel is amazing, and I'm so glad to have had you in the program this year. So, Marie, going to be famous one day, Menzel. Marie, you have a beautiful voice, and you are a very expressive and talented musician. You're probably going to be famous one day, and I'll just be really, really proud to say that I was your music teacher, even just for that 1 year. I'm so glad to know you, Marie. Okay, Emily. Emily, this one's a little, like, goofy, just because of what your actual middle name is, but you are Emily, and then in all caps, Joy Meyer. Emily, you bring so much joy to everyone in your life, and you've brought so much joy to me and the music department. I just couldn't think of a better way to describe you, and it's so fitting. It's who you are. Not everyone can be happy all the time, of course, but you're just one of the most positive people I know, and I've learned a lot from you about how great humans can be. You're a special person, so there it is. Emily, you're amazing. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to move on to the next one. Our next choir senior is Gabby. Gabby is awesome, and she's been singing in the alto section since I've known her. Gabby, the independent pagan. Gabby is just, she knows what she needs. She knows what to ask for. She can take care of herself. She's a great singer. She's on top of it. Like, she's gonna be fine in life. So she's a very independent young woman, and I'm very proud to have been her teacher. You have a beautiful singing voice, and you're a great person. I'm so glad to know you, Gabby. I'm sorry that I won't be able to be your teacher anymore. Mary Rowan is an amazing senior, also sings in the alto section. You are Mary, the unwavering Rowan. You have been a steadfast, reliable part of our choir section and of our music department the whole time I've known you. I can count on you to sing your parts with unwavering pitch, and I know you're going to be there. You're going to be at booster meetings. You're going to be at every event. Mary, thank you for your voice, and thank you for your dedication to the program. We have just one more choir member who's going to get their superlative. That's Izzy. Izzy, I wish she had been in choir all 4 years. Stanley. This was Izzy's first year in choir, at least it was her first year with me, and she came to the choir camp. I didn't know her yet. And turns out she has a super amazing voice. And she's grown so much this year. I wish, Izzy, you had been in choir all 4 years, and especially since I've been here. You have a great voice. I hope you keep singing past high school. I'm honored to have worked with you this year, Izzy. Okay. We're moving on to band now, and I'm going in alphabetical order, which means that Dylan is first on the list. And all y'all know that Dylan and I get along really well, and I love you, Dylan. You're great. So, your senior superlative is Dylan, where do I begin, DOS? Because I can't describe in one quippy phrase how great you are. You're a great musician, and it's been great to work with you as your band director. But you're just you're hilarious. You cheer me up when I'm crying. You somehow find a way to distract me and cheer me up and get me back on track. Yeah, you know how much I appreciate you. So Dylan, where do I begin? DOS. Thank you, Dylan, for everything. Okay, I can do this. Okay, next alphabetically is Max. Max is one of our seniors in the trumpet section in wind ensemble. So I've given him this superlative. Max, if you mess up, just smile, Ferris. Every time I would glare at the trumpet section for they mess something up, I look over at them, I just see Max smiling back at me. So when I think of Max, I think of just a carefree, nice guy who's a good, strong part of our trumpet section, and he owns his mistakes, but he doesn't beat himself up for it. So, Max, I'm glad to have been your teacher. Daniel, your superlative has a little bit of a double meaning. So, Daniel, always there, Hampton. You are always there at every event, every booster meeting. You're in many of my classes. You're here, you help after school. You come into my office when you're done early at auto and you're like, can I help? You're always there for me, and I really appreciate that. And also, somehow, you're always there when I turn around and you're in my office door, just saying hey or seeing if you can help. So, Daniel, thank you for everything. I'm so glad to have known you and have been your teacher. Okay, Derek, you're next. Your superlative, Derek. Derek, cooler than he thinks, Ivy. This kid is a good tenor sax player. He's in the wind ensemble. He doesn't brag about it. He's just a good musician because he is. And he's the homecoming king. Derek, you are cooler than you think. I'm glad to have known you, and everyone in the music department is glad to know you. And you're famous at school. I'll never forget when you were, I think, nominated, not even actually selected, whatever it was, for homecoming king at the rally. The whole school was chanting your name. You go, Derek, you're going places. I'm so proud to know you. Tiandre, you are great. Your senior superlative is, Tiandre, make good choices, Keaton. Because every time you walked out of my office or the classroom, you would remind me to make good choices. Thank you for that. And I hope you do that in the future too. I'm really glad to have worked with you this year and last year. You're a good saxophone player. I hope you keep playing wherever you go in life. Keep making music. Yeah, you're a good kid, Tiandre. Thank you. Cyrus. I've gotten to know Cyrus more since school closed than I think I knew him before, because he's been one of the people coming to office hours and stuff like that. So I've been really happy to get to know Cyrus a little more lately. So here's yours, Cyrus. Cyrus, here's a kitten, or maybe 4, Leva. So for those of you who don't know, last year at this event, which was a concert last year, the students tried to give me a kitten, and like I love cats, but I couldn't take another kitten. I already have 2 at home, and like we're good. But they tried to give me a kitten last year, and I was like, I don't know what to do. They literally brought me a kitten. And so at last year's event, we ended up giving that kitten away to Cyrus's grandma. So Cyrus ends up getting this kitten, and he would send me updates, like send me a picture of her, and like, thank you for doing that, Cyrus. Well, then fast forward to like 3 weeks ago, I get a phone call from Cyrus. You want to foster some kittens? Like 4 kittens? And normally I would say, you are crazy. And you are crazy, Cyrus. But I am currently fostering those 4 kittens. You've probably seen them on social media and stuff. And like, they've been such a joy in my life. I'm so honored that I was the first person you called. So thank you, Cyrus. I'm glad to know you. I know you'll keep in touch. And I'll keep sending pictures of the kittens, of course. Okay, next senior, Ivy. Ivy, your senior superlative is, Ivy, how does she do it, Mazzola? I've already talked about you a little bit from when you got your awards, but like really, how do you do it? Like, you do it all. You do cadet corps, you do well in your classes, you play saxophone and oboe and percussion, and you do it all with having so many obstacles in your way, and you just do it anyway. I'm proud of you, and I've learned from you more about perseverance, and when you really care about something, you make it happen. So I'm so proud to know you, Ivy. I can't wait to see what you do next. All right, almost there. Just 3 more. Joe. So your senior superlative is Joseph, well, you know, Piccolotti. And here's why. You always have a fun fact. Did you know, blah? Well, you know, blah. Okay, so you always have a fun fact. And I love that. Every morning, you'd show up before me somehow, always early, and you'd have something to tell me. And like words of the day. Thank you for sharing all of those things with me, Joe. But it also has a double meaning because you would be the student, one of the students, to say, well, you know, Miss Rice, I'm here if you need anything. And you really, really meant it. And you still mean it. And as you know, Joe, there have been some rough days where it was really hard to get through the day. And you would sit with me and just be support. And I will always be grateful for that. So I know that you're here for me, and I'm here for you too. And I'm honored. I'm honored to have been your teacher, Joe. So thank you. Okay, I made it. I made it through one of the hard ones. Maddie Rich. I'm so glad to know you. Your senior superlative is Maddie. Just letting you know, Rich, you're one of the best communicators I've ever met. Not like you're a good communicator for a 17-year-old or 18-year-old. You're a good communicator, and that's going to take you so far in life. So the reason I gave you this superlative is because I think like from the first week that I started working here, you didn't know me. You had no reason to trust me or to give me any personal information. But you came up to me and you said, just letting you know, and you explained a situation in your life. And I'm honored that you communicated so clearly with me so I could do my job better, I could serve you better, and that you were willing to be vulnerable with me. And I'm really proud to be your teacher, Maddie. You're going far in life. So thank you. Okay, last one. We made it with only like almost crying, so that's awesome. All right, our last senior alphabetically is Jessica. So Jessica, your senior superlative is Jessica didn't know she was that good Wheeler. I gave you this name because I think people don't realize like you're better than you let on as a musician. So didn't know she was that good. And I'll just never forget last year when you were a junior and you were auditioning for the state honor band. I was like, all right, yeah, Jessica's pretty good. Let's see what her audition is like. We had to record the audition. you played for me, and I was like, oh, she's not just like really good at the wind ensemble music, like she can play those very sax parts down, like she is an expressive, talented musician. And that was last year, and I've seen you grow all through this year too, and like you're a great musician, and I hope you know that. You surprised me a little bit at first, and ever since then I've only seen and only expected greatness from you. So congratulations, Jessica. Okay, we made it through our senior superlatives. I hope that you all know, I think all of you are special. I am so glad to have been your teacher, and I hope that you keep in touch. For seniors, when you graduate, not now because school is closed or whatever, when you graduate, if you want, you can add me on social media and get my personal cell phone number after June 10th. So I hope you do keep in touch some way, whether it's email or whatever. I'd love to know what you guys do next. We're all so proud of our YHS seniors. Congratulations. Typically, this would be the point in our ceremony where the choir sings a song to our seniors. And I'm glad I'm going to be muted during this because I'm probably going to cry just thinking about it. But, so every year we sing, it's been tradition since long before I was here, to sing a traditional song, Shalom, to say goodbye to our seniors. And usually it's the last time that we get to like sing together at an event. But we can't be together, and that's okay. Faults and all, I made you guys a video. So this next recording is my contribution to saying goodbye to the seniors of band and choir. Mrs. Shelton helped me with this as well. She gave me a piano track to sing along to. So here is Shalom.
Shalom kaverim, shalom kaverim, shalom, shalom. Lehitrayot, lehitrayot, shalom, shalom. Shalom kaverim, shalom kaverim, shalom, shalom, lehitrayot, 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 shalom. Shalom kaverim, shalom kaverim, shalom, shalom. Lehitrayot, 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 shalom, shalom.
You guys are great. Okay, we're almost done. Thank you so much to everyone who tuned in and checked out our live streamed first ever virtual awards ceremony. Thank you to the student leaders who suggested the event, and to my dad for running the event. To Dylan, who would text me like, hey, this isn't going right. Thank you, Dylan, for your behind the scenes help. I'm so proud of everyone. I'm going to stop talking now. You know I love you. So the last thing of the day, and thank you. Am I still muted? Okay. Sorry. I'm going to recap a little bit. Okay. Anyway, I hope you guys were singing Shalom at home. Goodbye, seniors. You are awesome. Thank you to everyone who tuned in to this event. I believe it's all been recorded, mistakes and all. So I think the video is going to be recorded, so if you weren't able to make it, or if you have family members who might maybe want to see it, you can rewatch the video later so you can see those moments where I'm crying talking about you. But anyway, thank you guys all so much. Dylan, thank you for sending me text messages when things aren't going right. It's a group effort. You guys are awesome. Okay. So that's it. You don't have to listen to me talk anymore. You know how much I care about you. The community is so proud of the music department, and I'm honored to be leading this music department. I'm excited for next year. I'm really grateful for this year. You guys are the best. So, the last thing we have for this afternoon are 2 slideshows. So basically, we have 2 slideshows. One is for choir. So Mo made a slideshow for us, memories throughout the years, pictures and videos. And then right after that slideshow, I'm not going to even pop in and say anything. Right after the choir slideshow, we're going to have the band/music department slideshow, which was made by Justin. Thank you so much for your work on this. Justin and me and Haley Wells contributed to this slideshow. We got pictures from various parents and stuff. So I guess my hope is that wherever you are with your families and stuff, that you look through these pictures and remember the great times and just celebrate together for however long these videos are. And thank you so much for the awesome times, and have a great rest of your day.
Thank you for everyone who was in choir this year. Class of 2020, we love you.